need to know if I'm cute enough for you.
More than cute enough.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a bit cold.
You are?
Yeah.
Moving.
Oh, I love you. You sassy girl.
Yep.
Okay. Ready, babes?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't rile them up now.
No, she was upset, so I'm comforting.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello and welcome back to Where Do I Sit? I am your host, Sasha. This is my beautiful other half, Alessia.
Hi.
My wife, my one and only. And we've been together 10 years and we have started this podcast together as a way to entertain you and educate you, but mostly just for us to get shit off our chests. So thank you for listening in. If you enjoy what we have to say, please give it a like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. So yeah, go ahead and introduce the topic for the day, my love.
Today's topic is
Drum roll.
the best lesbian sex positions.
Ooh.
Bam. Our best lesbian sex positions.
Yeah.
Because this is about where we sit on this.
Yeah.
And just like how great lesbian sex is in general.
It is. It is.
I can confirm.
Yeah, it's quite
super.
It's quite a joy. It's quite a pleasure, if you will.
And we want to say that there is no right or specific way to have lesbian sex. If you're listening and you've never had it and you're thinking about it, awesome.
Do it. It's awesome.
Do it. But don't feel like there is it's you kiss, you undress, you scissor. Like, no. There's no specific order or anything that makes it lesbian sex. Okay? It's really like kind of just like go with the flow. And like I feel like there's couples that basically define their own version of lesbian sex because there's so many different ways to go about it. Soft and sensual. A lot of people like that. Soft and sensual with a lot of kissing, light touching, extended eye contact, like body worshiping, which we really like. We like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amongst so many other things, but yeah.
I feel like we're really versatile.
Yeah.
But then there's like kind of the other side of the spectrum where some people like it rough and dominant with like hair pulling and spanking, dirty talking, name calling, some like restraints, a little bit of chokey choke, you know. It's kind of more of like a primal liberating vibe.
Ooh.
Which we also kind of like that too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then there's...
I like the word liberating.
Yeah.
Primal is sexy too.
I knew you'd like that.
I like it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's accurate. It is very liberating. It's a freeing experience for sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Keep going. Keep going.
There's toys and no toys. Some people don't like any toys in the bedrooms. They would just want to use their hands or their body parts or their mouths, their tongues. But some people like us have like a full store, like a warehouse full of toys.
We could literally start a store.
We have a store. We sell sex toys.
I know, but you know what I mean.
Oh, like physically at home here? Yes, we could.
We could open up.
We could open up a store,
a shop. Yeah,
legit. We have so many, and we love them.
But we also like toyless sex too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you're turning me on. Can you keep going?
Okay, sorry. What really is, I think that like is us is that we switch it up. We're always switching it up. We like soft and sensual. We like rough and dominant. We like no toys. We like toys. We kind of just like we want to like I want to receive, or some days I want to give. Most days I want to give.
I was just gonna say.
So that flip flops a lot too. But I feel like the secret to having like really good lesbian sex, especially over a long period of time, is to be open-minded, to try new things and curious, and don't let any like shame come into your bedroom with your partner. Have a lot of open communication of the things that you like, that you don't like, or that you want. Like, I want you to be more dominant tonight, or I want you to do this position. Like, let's try this position together tonight. Let's try something new. To be like open-minded in that way, to try new things. Yeah, I think that's important.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. We definitely go through I would say we're both pretty versatile. And we definitely go through our phases. Like, I know right now you're going through a phase where you just want to top me all the time.
Yeah.
Which is good. But...
But you miss it.
I miss topping sometimes. But, I mean, this is just like a transparent, open, shameless conversation.
We talk about this all the time.
That we have. And I think it's important to just... always keep the lines of communication open with your partner, especially your long-term partner. But I mean, like, I very, very much enjoy bottoming as well. So I'm, you know, I'll take it with pleasure. But yeah, sometimes we playfully fight a little over who is going to top who.
Well, I have two things to say to that. I feel like the weather warming me up is making me feel like I want to put a dress on and get a little feminine. Get a little more feminine.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I kind of like, I don't know, when I'm walking outside and it's sunny, I'm just like, I want to look hot. I want to dress hot, and I want to turn heads, and like
brings out your inner Becky a bit.
Yeah, it's bringing out my Becky, and I want to wear those leather boots that I got, and like a little sundress and shit. Like, I don't know.
I'd like that.
I want to fucking put on a purse. Like, I don't know what's happening right now.
Wow,
I don't know what's happening to me, but the weather warming up is making me want to get more girly for some reason. It just like it hit me the past couple of weeks. I've been thinking about it.
I'm not fucking complaining.
I wore a thong the other day.
Shit. I remember that. I remember that
with
day.
Those tight workout. I got myself some tight workout shorts that like really go up the ass.
Yeah.
Did you like that? I sent you a picture.
It was my lucky day. The fuck you did. I was very happy with that. Very, very happy. I love your masculine side too, of course, and you're hot either way. But something about you being girly just gets me going.
Love that shit.
Gets me fucking going. I don't know if it's because you don't do it too often anymore.
That, for sure.
So like when you do it, I'm just like, just like holy tits. It hits me in the dick, you know, in the best way.
Yeah.
But yeah, go for it. Let's go. I mean, if summer's making you want to slut it up, I support you. I support you, baby girl.
Okay, cool. And the second thing I wanted to say is that you strapped me the other day, but we thought my period was done, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
And it was like really not done.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Which we don't give a fuck about.
Yeah, we don't give two shits about that.
No.
It's just that we were filming.
Yeah.
We were filming, and then I realized as I began the thrusting that there was some blood, but that's
extra
okay.
Wetness. It felt really good. Stupid.
I know.
I mean, it's not too bad. It's whatever, but like, yeah, we have we're gonna be covering a topic soon in another episode that's gonna be really interesting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very excited about that.
Me too.
Yeah.
Sometimes we have like fucking lazy sex.
Yeah. I love me a good, nice, lazy Sunday sex, man. It's so good. Sometimes I'm just like, babe, I'm so horny right now, but I'm so tired. Can you do the work? Can you hook a brother up and do the work?
You just want to like starfish.
Yeah, I straight up ask you if I could starfish, and you just take care of business, and you're like, you got it, ma'am.
Yeah.
No problem. And you get down to business and you get the job done. And I love that. What's
funny about that is that you always say you want to starfish, but then you end up like, you're just like, oh, I just want like a quick little, like, just like a 5 minutes. I just want to starfish, and you just like do stuff to me. And then it ends up turning into something else, like, because you get super horny and super turned on, and then you're just like, okay, now we're going to do this. Then we break out the dick. Let's go. Like, all this stuff, and it ends up turning into, like, a 2-hour-long thing.
No,
sometimes.
It's not 2 hours.
Sometimes it turns into, like, a full-on thing.
I don't know what to say. It's just sometimes I'm really lazy, and then when you start really turning me on, like, it just brings out this energy from within that I didn't know was there, and all of a sudden I am good to run a marathon.
Yeah.
And then I just start riding you.
Yeah.
Like a fucking champ. Yeah, but you love it though.
I do.
You never say
Of
no.
course,
But you're always
obviously.
like, thought you were tired. I'm like,
Yeah.
yep.
About that.
So I know you really like it when I ride you. Mm-hmm. You really, really like it. This has been a thing that started happening in the recent, like, year or two.
Yeah.
I feel you've been bringing it up a lot. Like, you've been telling me... This wasn't the case in the beginning of our relationship, but, of course, like, over time, this, you know, your sexual dynamic with your long-term partner can evolve. And that's perfectly natural and normal. Embrace it. And that's one of the things that really grew on you over time, is you really enjoy the sight of me just riding you.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you pleasure yourself to that sight while I'm riding you. Just like hook the arm around and reach the goods with the vibrator as I'm doing my thing.
I do love that.
And would you care to explain? Would you care to share what it is about it,
I mean,
specifically?
It's in my, I was going to, in my top 5.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, no, it's okay, baby. No,
We can wait. I just want people to understand that it's very, very easy. Why did I say easy? It's very, very natural that your preferences change over time and evolve, and maybe you revert back to something that you used to like that you stopped doing for a while, or maybe something completely out of the blue that you used to dislike all of a sudden now you like. Or maybe you prefer to be the one dominating as opposed to receiving. Maybe you started off as a submissive bottom and turned into a fucking super power bottom. Like, it's just everything, you know, dynamics change and shift and evolve, and I think that's perfectly natural, and I think it's a beautiful way to embrace that in your relationship. And the most important thing is to just, like I said earlier, just keep the communication flowing and openly transparent with your partner, because when you're going through life and you're going through all these changes and stuff, and you're evolving as a human being and growing as a human being, so do so many other things, and that can also happen in your sexual dynamic with your partner. So without communication, like, you're never going to be satisfied, to be honest, because especially in a long-term relationship. And I think a lot of people don't talk openly enough about sex. I feel like there's a lot of people that are afraid of talking about their dislikes in bed or their preferences or whatever, like, just out of fear of hurting their partner or offending their partner, or, you know, like, and I just think that's such a wasted opportunity to have amazing sex too. So yeah, just embrace the changes, embrace the preferences, the new discoveries, or self-discoveries, I should say.
Yeah.
And talk about it openly and playfully with your partner. Like, this should be fun, right?
Yeah.
Like, as an example, I know you in the beginning loved being strapped. Like, it's so crazy. Like, you loved when I strapped you, and you liked it hard and intense.
Like 2 years in the beginning, I was like, I don't like being fingered. And then that changed.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
The first time
Things
I met
changed
you,
so much.
The first time I met you, you said, I don't like being fingered. And I was like, but, excuse me, what?
Yeah.
And you were like, I don't like it. It hurts.
Yeah.
And I was like,
what?
It hurts? And I was like, no. It's not supposed to hurt. It's not supposed to hurt at all. So anyways, I respected that, but I asked you if you were open to me just trying it on you with the tippy tip, yeah. And slowly, like, just, you know, just talking through it and just trying to see if it's something maybe that we could work through. And you were very open. And we worked through it. We did work the fuck through it. And you ended up being a fingering hoe. So here we are. Then the next stage of that is it went from, I don't like being fingered, it hurts, to like, fuck me with the strap, make me go through the wall, you know? Like, you liked it really, really intense and hard and deep. And I was going as hard as I fucking could. And you were like, harder. I was like, Jesus Christ, woman. Now you are taking a step back from getting strapped, and you prefer being the strapper as opposed to the strappee. So I think
but still every once in a while I like getting strapped.
You do. Yeah. Absolutely.
Just not as often.
Exactly. But the point is, it's interesting how we can change like that.
Yeah.
You know, going from loving something and always asking for it to like, you know, it's less of a priority. And I think that's okay, and that's perfectly fine as long as you openly communicate to your partner.
Yeah.
And that it's respected.
We said we were going to talk about our most favorite lesbian sex positions.
Yeah.
So we're going to do our top 5s.
Okay.
Who do you want to go first?
You go first.
I go first.
You go first.
Okay.
I'm letting you take the lead today.
Okay. So the order always kind of changes, you know, depending on your preferences and what you're into at the moment. But right now, I really like when we do face riding, but like, so you're riding my face and then you're leaned over and you're DJing me at the same time.
Okay.
Because you're really good at DJing. And I also just love having you like sitting on me, sitting on my face.
Yeah.
I feel like I have to be careful with what we have to try to use a little bit of code words here. Okay. So I really like that because it's like double stimulation.
This turns you on and this turns you on, and it's kind of like it's like a loop,
snowball effect. Like it's just getting better and better and better.
Yeah.
And like obviously it's not the same when I do it to myself. When you do it to me,
course.
it's like it's so much better.
What can I say? These bad boys, you know, and they're nice and sexy right now because I finally put some color on them.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at me, fancy bitch.
Yes, you
But I just want to say that size doesn't matter. A lot of people are like, oh my God, your fingers are so small. You got the smallest tongue. And I'm like, you don't know what those little things do.
Yeah.
All right? It's not about size.
I know that they do some great shit. 100%.
Just want to slide that in there real quick in case you notice these small guys, but let me tell you, they are very healthy and surprisingly strong. Let me see.
It's the wrong guy.
These hands. Yeah.
They're so soft.
Yes, they are.
They're so freakishly soft.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's crazy.
Every time someone touches my hands, like even if it's just to do like a handshake, they're like, whoa.
Yeah.
They're like, what the fuck? What do you use as moisturizer? And I said, absolutely nothing.
You should say my wife. Okay, so number 2. Number 2 for me was really, really hard. Okay, it was really hard because it's a tie between the following: reverse cowgirl strap, reverse cowgirl tribbing, mixed with like a vibrator, but also doggy style.
All the ass positions.
Yes, all the ass in my face. But so like, let's say the first one was like, I'm wearing the strap. Okay, and you're riding it reverse cowgirl. Obviously.
I thought we were going to use code words, but I guess that's out the window.
I'm going to try.
Okay.
And your beautiful big peach is in my face and in full view, and you're like really good with your rhythm and your movements, and you put on a little show for me.
Yes, I do.
You're really good at that. And I love
making you go crazy.
Yeah, like you do that, like you get turned on from me getting turned on. So it just it just keeps going and going and getting like more intense.
Yep.
And I like to take the Energizer wand and reach around, and because there's just a little bit of space for me to like kind of reach myself and, you know, vibe. And I get like, you know, the show and everything, and like the envy that I wish it was my real
that it was actually attached to you and
thing.
You could feel things.
Yeah, that I could feel everything. Yeah. So like the vibe kind of vibing me while it's happening is like pretending that I'm like feeling it, you know, but it's
Yeah.
like, you know, it's just my vibe.
There's some things that there's such a mind fuck about that sometimes because like when I'm doing my thing, giving you the show, and then you reach your peak of pleasure, we'll call it, and then I reach my peak of pleasure as a result of you reaching your peak of pleasure. I then drip drop.
Yeah.
And then when you take it out, there's like Niagara Falls coming out of me. And then it literally looks like you
Yeah.
reached the peaks of pleasure inside me. And I have then Niagara Falled as a result. Wow, you see me go?
Yeah. Good job.
And so there's something so... It's such a, like, a fantasy. It's almost, like, this is, like, as close as you can get to the fantasy of, you know...
Having a real one.
Having a real one, basically.
Yeah.
And I just think mentally, like, just psychologically, like, the visual and, I don't know, it's just... It adds to it, and it just heightens everything, I feel.
Isn't it so cool that we, like, film it and you get to see it? Because,
Yeah.
like, there's no way you can see it. Like,
but
while
I
it's
feel
happening.
it.
You feel it?
Oh, yeah, I
okay.
definitely feel it.
Nice.
I know when it's happening.
Nice.
Yeah, so anyway, because I just want to say that sex isn't just about, like, the ins and outs and the tongue on the clit and the, you know, like, the penetration and the fingering and all that. It's not just about that. There's also a lot of visual stimulation that comes into play, mental stimulation, psychological stimulation, emotional stimulation. Like, there's so, especially for women, there's so much more to it that heightens the whole experience, which is something that a lot of men don't understand. But anyways, the beauty of being gay is that you can actually share that with another woman that also kind of like feels these things and like is able to connect with herself and you in that way too. So it's a beautiful, very intense, passionate experience, I feel, between women specifically, because we're talking about lesbian sex specifically.
Well, the last thing about the number 2 is like the doggy style. Is
You're so bad.
I love, how am I gonna say this without getting in trouble?
Try. I believe in you.
Hello. Your ass.
Babe. Are you fucking for real?
Your peach.
Yes.
Your big, beautiful, juicy peach.
Yeah.
Smashing against it is just like, I mean, I don't get to do it hard often.
Yeah. She has her days.
She has her days, yeah.
She has her days. Some
has her
days
days.
she just could take it as deep as she wants, and the deepest is not deep enough. And then there's other days where it's like halfway, and I'm like, ow! You know? So I don't know what day I'm gonna, and it could be so random. Like, there could be a day where I'm like super, super, super turned on and stimulated and ready, and then she's
just like, nah.
she just halfway, like halfway is just like, that's the limit for today, bitch.
Yep. I'll take what I could get.
Vaginas are so interesting.
Yes, they are.
So interesting. So temperamental.
Okay, so number 3, I really love it when you're riding me. Because, like what we were saying earlier.
Yeah.
So, the reason why is because I love looking up at you. And I love the line on your tummy. And I love, like, the cusp of your mangoes. Like, seeing them from that angle. Yeah, the coconuts. I love seeing them from that angle. And I also really love, like, your jawline and your, like, collarbone, all that stuff. And you're just so pretty. And you're so beautiful. And I just get, like, the whole picture of you on top of me. And it makes me so happy.
Oh,
And
thank you, baby.
it's like I like little worshipping. Why did the TV just turn on? Women's soccer. Hold on.
Please hold.
Please hold. The TV just decided to turn on.
That's so weird. Sweden versus USA. In case y'all were wondering, it's 0-0 and we're at the 81st minute.
All right.
Good shit. But you've also mentioned something about power.
Yeah, like looking up at you is also kind of like I'm like worshiping you because you're like it's like a power visual of you up there.
Right.
Strong woman.
Yeah. And you
Sexy.
like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that you like that.
I like it a lot. Yeah. Okay. Number 4 is the classic sniper pose. I can't obviously do that right now and show you there, but basically it's when I'm lying down on my tummy and I'm having a snack of my wife, and got one arm on top and one arm underneath my wife's tacos. I'm sniping her taco. Yeah. And also I love receiving that too. So it's like just like giving and receiving that amazing.
Yeah.
With the tip of the finger.
Yeah.
Just a little. But also sometimes when your finger like gets close to my butthole. Like not like just close to it, but not touching it. Like very like close. I don't know why. Like it kind of.
Cause you kinky, baby.
It's like ooh, is it gonna? I don't know why.
Is it gonna happen?
Is it?
I love
what
that.
is happening? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes I fuck with you like that because I know
Because
it turns you on.
Yeah.
It's just that it's a lot of nerve endings there, so it's a little extra something that your area just feels, and it's like it adds to the stimulation, and it's also mental, and you know. So
Yeah.
you're a kinky bitch. I love it.
Okay, so and then my number 5 is tribbing with a vibe in between us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Using the
wand.
Oh,
Energizer.
tripping. Okay, I thought you meant the rocker, because I know you love that one too. From Wet for Her.
Yeah, but it's kind of because like I like using the rocker when we're like scissoring, but when we're tribbing, kind of just rubbing up. You were just like I really like when it's like just simple. It's in between us, and we're both clam slamming it. We're both sharing it. And not slamming, more like clam tapping. I don't know, clam dancing.
Anyways, clam dancing. There you go. I like that.
Yeah, and
Okay.
we're sharing it, and it's hot that we're sharing it, and
Yeah. It
the
is.
visual, like you're right in front. I see all of you.
Yep.
And maybe I rub on a hard, and it rubs on you harder, and stuff happens. You know. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
hot. Definitely. By the way, we're talking about our favorite ones.
Yeah.
And it's okay if your favorite ones are totally different.
Oh yeah.
Just want to like reiterate that these are our.
This is where we sit.
This is where we sit, as always.
Yes.
So my top 5. Number 1, strap, but my receiving the strap, I should say. But my preferred position in receiving the strap is when I'm on all 4s and my wife is behind me and I am vibing myself away at the same time.
Yes.
And she going nice and slow.
Slow.
For me to get there with the strap, it's always slow. Always slow, and it's got to be the exact same slow rhythm. And it's got to be a specific kind of slow. Like sometimes slow is too slow. Sometimes I need a little bit faster, but still considered slow. I always talk to you, though. I always tell you exactly what I need.
And I can read your body, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
And I've coached other women who were pleasuring you, where like I get behind them and I show them the rhythm that you need, you know?
Yeah, and you tell them like to slow down
And
or
then when
speed
to
up
speed
or
up.
whatever. Yeah.
You like that, huh? You like
Yes,
that,
I do. I love it.
Yeah.
It's something that I really like, which is very surprising while this position is happening. I love when you hold my ankles. Because I'm pretty flexible. Even from the front, like if we're like face to face and missionary. And and you're holding my ankles, or from the back you're holding my ankles. Like I love that. Something about your hands being on my ankles or my feet.
Sometimes if I notice that your feet are cold, I'll hold them for you.
I love that. I love that very much.
Yeah.
Yeah. I often have cold extremities,
And
but
you just love it when I touch your feet. And,
I know, I love it, but I do want to say, not that there's anything wrong with that, but we are not into feet play. It's really not our thing, but for some reason, the touch and the warmth and the comfort of feeling your hands around my ankles and my feet is just, I don't know, it really gets me there faster. I think maybe because it's such a simple yet such an intimate act. Like, no one else touches my ankles. No one else touches my feet. It just does something to me. I don't know. Anyways,
you have really cute feet too.
Yeah, thank you, baby. The second one I really love, my second favorite is strap, missionary, close eye contact. Specifically, I really like it when we're nice and close and it's very passionate and intimate, and I love eye contact. I like that too.
I like being really close.
I love eye contact because I know how much it intensifies the moment and how rare it is. It's so rare to be this vulnerable with someone and to just be, I don't know, just experience moments like these. So
it's okay, we already went through this page.
Put your arm there so she can lean against it. She really likes to lean against it. I think that's what she wants. She wants to lean against it.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, you stay right there. You can't move it a lot.
Quiet.
Okay, my third favorite, the super classic gay, like, tongue and finger duo combo. I love that. I love that. And also, I'm a fan of the tip of the finger alone. So we're talking tip like just
teasing, like
literally just teasing the entry, you know,
not
with
even,
your finger.
Like, barely entering.
Yeah, like entering a tiny bit.
It's a tease factor.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but the sensation I feel when you do that mixed with like clitoral stimulation is just unbelievable. Sometimes it feels even better than like entering fully with your finger, which is so interesting. I guess there's like on the outside of your vulva there's a lot of nerve endings right there, and like just specifically focusing on that area, just oh man, like it just sends me right up there. But then there's also sometimes where we start with that and then I want you to go further in.
Right.
So it really depends on what I'm feeling on the day. Sometimes, though, I would say that... You okay?
Sexy.
You okay, sweet muffin? Okay. Sometimes I will say, though, that it will take my clitoral area a little bit longer to get there if it's just with a tongue. Because I like a little bit more pressure. I need a little bit more pressure on that area. And sometimes it's just, I know that my vajayjay that day is just, you know, she needs a little bit longer. She needs a lot of patience, and your poor neck, you know? So I'll tell you, like, for example, like, babe, let's switch to, can I just,
like
you
a
know,
vibrator
yeah,
or
like,
something?
let me vibe myself so that I don't, you know, break your neck, you poor thing. I know you don't care. I know you could go for hours, but for me, it's just if I know that it's going to take really, really long, then it's going to like bother me, and I'm going to feel the pressure to like speed it up, and then it might elongate the thing. Like, you know, like it's a whole mental thing. So for me to be comfortable and like really release and let go, if I know she's having an off day with that, or a slow day, I will say, I'll just switch it to vibe.
Right.
And it'll get me there in 2 fucking seconds. And then my fourth favorite one is... You want to go down? No? Okay. My fourth favorite one is when I'm laying down completely flat on my tummy with like one leg folded, you know, like one knee bent. And then you are behind me, inserting me with a dildy. And I would be vibing myself at the same time. I don't know why, but insertion from the back it hits different. It hits different, literally. No pun intended. Yeah, so for some reason that really, and the fact that I'm like fully laying down and I'm so comfortable, there's like the comfort there, that like the physical comfort of just being able to like almost like relax into your release.
Right.
Yeah, it's just so...
That's nice.
Sometimes that even intensifies the release even more, the fact that you're like fully relaxed. Yeah, it's just it's a very, very nice sensation. And then my fifth favorite one is, oh man, I need to find a word for this. I need to be inserted with your fingers very, 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 very intensely and quickly and passionately. And basically, like, I just need you to rail me in every possible way. Like, give me the ultimate fucking railing of a lifetime. Like, just, I don't care what position you're in. I don't care what position I'm in. As soon as I release, I need the railing of a century.
I love that.
But just for a bit.
Love that. Yeah.
Just for a bit.
Yeah, and then you're like, okay.
Yeah.
You want to like, and then you're like, okay.
But it's like the minute I release, like, it just like,
I've learned this, and
I need it.
And I do it now without you even like asking.
I know.
Yeah.
I love it. And you also tell other people to do it, and it's really sexy. I like that. But yeah, I don't know why. I've kind of discovered that I really, really like that over time.
Because I feel like maybe it intensifies your O.
It almost
It makes
like
it
elongates
last
it.
longer, right?
It elongates the intensity of the feeling, because I feel like if I just release and then I just stop there, like it's
fine, but
it's fine, but it's just so quick. Like the fun ended too soon. So like, you know, just give me another like intense boost of intensity and passion before it's all over. Like, let me indulge in it just a little bit longer, you know. But it's just my body like craves it. I don't know if like over time it became a habit and like oh my god, why are you looking at me? You have a sister to play with. Your mommies are working right now.
do that to her.
Hey. Anyway, so yeah, that's me. And I want to just bring something to your attention, well, to everyone's attention, is why are you laughing?
Because she looked at me and then she looked at you.
Stop it! You're stealing the
She's
show.
in a shit disturber
no
mood.
No one's gonna be able to listen to what we're saying now because of you. Oh yeah. All right, I'll just do that while I talk.
Yeah.
When I first came out, I was much younger, right? And like back then we were so young, and you know, like all the people around you were young and stuff, and so a lot of people would be like, "Oh, you're a lesbian, so like you scissor." Like you're all, this is, how do you have sex? Like you're scissoring, right? And I'm just like, it's just so funny how like, obviously most of them were dudes that assume that, but like, it's so funny that people just assume that like the
That's all they
main
do.
go-to for lesbians is scissoring. And like, actually, like I know quite a few gay women who actually don't scissor at all.
Yeah.
But I also know some that really enjoy it. I think a lot of people don't do it because it's so physically demanding, and it's not for everybody. But it's just funny because it kind of became like the ultimate sex stereotype of like lesbian sex, and I think that's lame, to be honest. But
I think we should change the stereotype to the fact that we are foreplay queens.
yeah,
And we are so good at foreplay.
yeah,
And that is amazing because foreplay is so important to get you, you know, wet for other things.
but I do have to say that we are penetration queens as well, because we understand how a female
how
body
we like
works.
it.
We understand that it's not, you know, fucking like a fucking rabbit won't do it. And you really, like, you know, vaginas are meant and vulvas are meant to be treated very delicately, and they're meant to be taken care of and just handled with care and patience and gradual
And
intensity. Gradual intensity, not just like bam, you know?
gradual.
But I mean, it could happen. You can have a day where you're just like, fuck it, I don't want the foreplay, just rail me. And that's fine. I've had days like that, but in general, I think women really understand each other a lot better,
Yeah.
especially
Yeah.
in that department.
So we have an end game.
Okay.
I don't even think you remember what it is.
Okay. Well, that's always fun.
You were nervous about this one.
Was I? Oh, shit.
So, this is for you.
Oh no, you're gonna
This
make me
is
do it?
for me. So we're gonna ask each other. Okay, I'm gonna give you a name of a lesbian sex position, and you have to guess if it's real or fake.
Okay.
And if it's real, I'll tell you what it is. But if it's fake, then you have to guess what it would be, matching with the name.
Oh, wait, if it's real. Okay, so I have to fake if it's real or not.
You have to tell me if it's real or not.
Did I say fake if it's
Yeah,
real
you
or not?
said fake. Even she's looking at you.
So I have to guess if it's fake or not, and then if it's fake, I have to.
Okay, listen, we're gonna try it, and then you like that meme of when like someone's reading the instructions to a
I
game,
can't do instructions.
and you're just like picturing like puppies dancing or something.
I can't.
Or like someone river dancing.
I can't.
Okay. Listen, doing it.
You do it. You do
doing
it.
You'll get it. Okay.
You do it.
All right. So, is this real or fake?
Okay.
The Vixen V.
That sounds fake as fuck.
It's real.
Oh, fuck off.
I'm gonna tell you what it is.
Okay.
A variation of scissoring where both partners' legs form a V shape for maximum closeness.
So like the classic.
It's like scissoring. Yeah.
What? It's called the Vixen V?
Yeah. I feel like these names are probably old, okay? Like
Okay.
I've legit never heard of any of
Yeah,
these.
same. Like,
okay.
the fuck? Okay.
The
Next.
flamingo fold.
That sounds fake.
It's fake.
Okay, thank God I got one right. Okay.
So then because you got it right, I'll guess what it could be.
Okay.
I picture it like one person standing up with their knee folded, like a flamingo.
Okay.
And then there's a person on their knees inserting them with their finger.
Oh.
I feel like that's what it would be.
Oh.
Can you picture it, kinda?
I think so.
Yeah.
A person
Okay.
on their knees? That part I
Yeah,
can't
like
picture.
you're standing up, you're on one leg and you have your knee folded, and then I'm on my knees doing stuff.
Oh.
Inserting.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cat.
That's
All right,
smart.
now you ask me.
Okay.
Okay.
So, the lazy scissor.
The lazy scissor.
Is that fake or real?
Fake?
Correct.
Okay.
What would it look like? Oh, okay.
The
Well,
lazy scissor would look like one person starfishing and the other one is
they have to both be kind of
on
lazy.
their on their knees, kind of like with one leg in between, and they don't really care if they're touching or not. Like basically like everything that you see on mainstream porn. No, I'm just joking. They're like a mile away from each other but screaming. Okay. Say another one.
You wanna go?
Okay. We have to blur this like
Yeah, okay. The butterfly grind. Is that real or
That's-
fake?
the butterfly grind. I feel like that's fake.
It's
real?
real.
What is
It's
it?
real. One partner lies on their back with legs lifted while the other grinds against them.
Wow.
One partner lies on their back with their legs lifted while the other grinds against them. Yeah, we've done that before.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off then. Fucking kidding me?
Okay. The crossroads.
Real.
It is real. Wow.
I don't know what it is.
A
The
mix-
crosswords.
Crossroads. I'm going to tell you what it is. You'll have to guess.
Okay, go. Tell me.
A mix of missionary and scissoring when your legs intertwine like an X. I'm having trouble picturing this one. Okay. The mermaid's embrace.
That's fake.
Yeah, it's fake.
Yeah, come on now.
It sounds magical. I don't know what the fuck this would be. I feel like because you're a mermaid, your legs are closed.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Yeah.
Your legs are closed. And
You can't scissor if your legs are closed.
no, you can't scissor if your legs are closed, but maybe Your legs are closed, and I'm embracing you and humping or something like that. Something about legs closed and embracing.
Okay.
That's what I would picture it.
Wait, my love, we're gonna put you on the underside.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We're good.
The lotus kiss.
That's real.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're crushing this. One partner sits cross-legged while the other straddles and wraps around them. I call that the koala.
Yeah.
I call that koalaing.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. I like mine better than the lotus kiss. Anyways,
Okay.
your turn.
Okay, the last one, the pretzel dip.
The pretzel dip?
Yeah.
It's reminding me of clam slam because of the dipping. But
Real or
pretzel, oh, it's fake.
Eh,
It's real?
that's real.
Wow, I suck at this.
One partner bends their leg at an angle while the other straddles sideways.
Huh.
All right. Well, we got some.
Wait, I have one last one for you.
Okay, go.
The pillow throne.
That's for real.
It's fake.
Oh, now you have to guess what it is. The pillow throne.
Yeah.
Oh. One person holds a pillow while the other humps it.
Nice. That's hilarious. Just hold the pillow for you while you're humping it.
Oh fuck, that's funny.
I couldn't let that one slide. I needed to
know.
know your input on that one.
Yeah. Well, good job, baby.
Good
My
job.
God, this was interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like we could talk about sex for like a
Ever.
whole season. A whole season.
We can.
Anyways, let us know if you
Yeah.
guys liked it. If you have any additional questions, just keep it PG in the comments, please.
Try.
You know, just don't get
Let us know if you're more of the soft and sensual or the rough and dominant, because then maybe we can make people in the comments.
Okay, fine. Alessia just wants everyone to get laid, but
Yeah.
just I think if you could just let us know if you enjoyed it and if you want another series or another episode on it, if you have any other questions or any other topics, sex related topics specifically that you'd like us to cover, we would love to know. And
We will definitely have to do another toys and tips episode eventually, because we got more toys from Wet for Her
Yeah,
that we're
we-
trying right now.
yeah, we always keep
And
getting more toys.
Yeah, this new one is great.
Yeah.
That we tried. So
That's the one that you're fucking just using for hours every night.
No, it's the one that I bled all over.
Okay, I was not aware of this.
You haven't tried it yet, though.
Cool,
you need
cool,
to
cool.
try it.
Oh, I know which one you bled all over. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right. Well, you guys, on that note, have a
Yep.
beautiful night. Have a beautiful or day wherever you are. Enjoy the rest of your day
Yeah.
and week and weekend. And we love you, and we'll see you on the next episode.
Yep. Bye.
Please subscribe if you like us.
Yes.
And like and follow. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye.